Hey everyone, welcome to Edge Podcasting. I'm Stu.
I'm Ross.
I'm Rob.
And we're here for episode 12, season 2, the season finale of last ever episode of Andor. So we just finished episode 10 and 11. We're now in the final episode where Andor is on Coruscant trying to rescue Claire, whatever it is, to take the message back to Yavin to tell everyone, which will follow on from Rogue One, but we have troops about to knock down the door. So really cool past two episodes. I think we just jumped straight into this one. I don't really want to talk about it too much and find out how they're going to finish this off, and then jump straight into Rogue One next week. So let's jump into this episode. But just before we do, just want to thank everyone who's been subscribed to the channel and the show. We really appreciate it. But if you're watching this right now and you haven't subscribed, please click on the subscribe button. We really appreciate everyone who subscribe to the channel. So head over to our Patreon, where we've got all the full watch-on reactions of this show as well as all the other Star Wars shows, Marvel, DC, all the other shows we do, all over there. Go check them out, and let's jump into the season finale of Andor.
When you say Andor.
I was going to say it for old time's sake, but I was thinking about it. I was like, should I say it for old time's sake?
After all of this. What a bitter ending.
Nothing, Sandy. You can rest there.
As a prisoner.
As a hero.
Why was she a
You need
prisoner?
to see the place you helped build. You need to tell them what you told us. Must be someone there.
Anyone else with a tactical line failure?
Jesus. Oh, that makes a bit more like it.
That's 37 as well.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Last unit's on the left.
Still no comms.
We're wasting time.
Two with me, one flank. You can tuck in, sir. Got this from here.
His tummy twice. Open the door. You
can stop right there! No sudden movements! Fire!
Brilliant.
What? I need to see open hands! And I need to see them now!
Is there another way out?
Not that we have time for.
We can still close the door. We'll be trapped as opposed to what?
Stop right there!
Whoa, Jesus.
Come there! Stunner.
Oh, that actually knocked him out. There we go.
He's got a gun. Oh my god. This will be the reason why he's not allowed to carry them.
Apparently everyone's out running down the emergency disease warrant.
That was his idea as well. He's dead.
Use him as a shield.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I guess he's not making it through. Jesus. He's moving him as a shield.
The guy's shitting himself now. Hello.
Terminator.
Cassian, I've cleared a path.
Love Alan Turing.
Good man.
Dun, 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 dun. Terminator thing shooting in the background.
Come with me if you want to live.
We need units immediately.
He's like, shit, I'm on the death
Push
march.
the request. Push it now.
Oh, he's
Just blasted. Shoots himself.
Yeah.
so that quarantine thing's got well out of control.
Yes. Yeah.
Doop-a-doop-doo, nothing to see here.
Yeah. Too late.
Nice and slow. Nice and slow.
Sweet words in
I
Rogue
assume
One, right?
any doubts
so yeah.
about my value have been erased. You can speed up now.
Well, he just wants his approval.
Tell me why, whenever I'm being scolded for troubling you, I'm reminded the rebellion is bigger than all of us. When you feel inconvenienced, all I hear is how small
Oh,
and
she's
how
got the right haircut
fragile
now.
it's all become.
This is more
more than inconvenient. We know you're on Jedha, Saw.
How many more meddling squealers have you set my way?
I'm trying to help you. It's the Empire that's after you, Saw, not us.
If only you could fight, as well as you lie.
It got off the rails.
Jedha's the one they blow up, right?
Yeah.
He's insane. He's not. We've been probing his team for over a year now. It's an active operation.
Which is how you're sure he's on Jedha.
Admiral Radis requested you join him. They're missing you, Wing. There's a situation. Apparently, it's coming in hot, unauthorized, and requesting landing coordinates.
I'll be right there.
Is this Andor?
I believe so.
She looks so like right the woman, right?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Makes the Senate look easy, doesn't it?
Scramble 3. Put 2 on the deck in case we need them. You're lucky Merrick's away. He'd go shoot it down himself.
Let's hope that's not necessary.
Try it again. It's not the comm unit. Try again. Should have found a flight plan. Nothing.
Why aren't they answering?
We could be anybody. I suspect we'll be shot down as an enemy probe.
Shut up, Kate.
But disobeying orders is so refreshing.
Failure to comply with our specific commands will trigger immediate destruction.
I plan to tell them I was kidnapped.
Hey, Top Gun Maverick.
Yeah. What's this? I don't know. What are you expecting to step out of that?
Anyone?
Stop right there.
Danger.
Who else is with you?
Hello.
Just us.
She needs a doctor, please.
Take it to the sick bay.
Weapons down.
You, Troy. Me. Power down this ship, walk away, then power down yourself until further notice.
I have important news.
I certainly hope so.
Is this everyone?
We don't have a quorum.
We're not here to vote.
Apparently, you've been chasing something you feel is worth violating every rule we live by.
I went to save an old friend. Of that, I'm guilty. It's what I learned when I got there that made us come back so recklessly.
You went to save Luthen Rail.
Luthen is dead. We found Clea at the old safe house. She has some very urgent news.
She's been taken to the infirmary.
Is she alright?
She will be. Luthen Rail had a source in the ISB. Yesterday on Coruscant, Luthen was called to an emergency meeting. The Emperor's secret energy project was the cover story for the manufacture of a weapon.
What kind of a weapon are we talking about?
I don't know about the weapon.
Then what's the point?
Let him finish.
There's a connection between the Gorman destruction, the Kyber mining on Jedha, and an Imperial engineer named Galen Erso.
All of this conveniently wrapped in a big energy program basket.
I'm just reporting what he was told.
It sounds like a paranoid fantasy.
Luthen Rail died for this.
And how has that been verified?
Are you serious?
Captain.
The problem, Captain, is Luthen. It's hard not to wonder if your judgment here might be less than objective.
It's everything I know about Luthen that makes me believe this is real. Did you know him? Any of you?
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
Does anyone in this room, besides Senator Mothma, have any idea how much you owe him?
Oh, please.
And I made my choice 2 years ago to join here and be part of this. But none of that can take away what he did and how hard it was. It's insulting to hear him run down by people who have given a fraction of his sacrifice to this rebellion.
Enough!
He has a very good point.
When's the last time you two spoke?
A year ago,
A year ago.
when he had me rescue Senator Mothma from the Senate.
Duly noted. He stayed on Coruscant too long. The rumors we've been hearing is that the ISB was on to Luthen.
So we do nothing?
Dodonna and Merrick will be back tomorrow night.
This is active intelligence.
More like puffed up speculation.
We will follow up tomorrow night with a full session. As of now, Captain Andor, you are forbidden from accessing your ship.
You know what? I really hope every single one of them
Permission.
is from Andor. It's from
Permission granted.
Alderaan.
Your contact with Saw Gerrera. Tivik. He sent 3 urgent messages from Catherine in the past 10 hours.
So some Jedha. And you think this can wait?
We're in no position to make suggestions, Captain. Make it quick.
Not exactly the hero's welcome I promised, was it? It's a lot for them to take in.
Which kind of has his nose.
Yeah, I was thinking that. It's very much like.
But yeah, it's like they could have gone with actual birth daughter, blood daughter. It's crazy.
Thought we were having breakfast.
Imagine Tim Luthen's dead.
What's happened?
Luthen's dead. Cassian brought Claire back. When did this happen? Just now.
Cassian?
He's been grounded.
He should stop saving people.
They brought back some curious information.
Spy on him.
Help me believe him.
You gotta believe.
I have some bad news.
You couldn't find Luthen?
He's dead well. He made it worth it.
Another message from Kathleen. He won't talk to anybody but Andor.
Andor's not available. He's getting shit faced.
He's been grounded, isn't he?
When you drink to Luthen.
Just this once.
Can't toast them all, can we?
Mon wants to know if your Luthen story is real.
He died for it. Does it matter what he did to us? None of this exists without him. None of us are here. Claire wouldn't lie about it.
I think she believes him.
Tell me what she said.
There will be times when the struggle seems impossible. I know this already. Alone, unsure, dwarfed by the scale of the enemy. Random acts of insurrection are opposed constantly throughout the galaxy. There are whole armies, battalions, that have no idea that they've already enlisted in the cause. And even the smallest act of insurrection pushes our lines forward. The Imperial need for control is so desperate because it is so unnatural. Tyranny requires constant effort. It breaks.
This is like eulogy, all those files that he was doing to die.
Depression is the mask of fear.
I'm assuming you've heard it before.
Just keep spreading, doesn't it?
It's been hard to contain. I'm afraid they're waiting for you, sir. I told them I'd bring you down.
May I have a moment to collect my thoughts?
You're fucked, mate.
Story about the plague is sort of screwed him.
Yeah. He's gonna kill himself at his desk, right?
Just gonna put a hammer down for a second.
This isn't Team Murray.
Yeah.
Bang.
You knew he was gonna do it.
Yeah. He was like one of the most competent officers.
I know. The trouble is you fail once,
Yeah.
and that's it. That's the amount of pressure they're under.
Because it's a legitimate business.
Yeah, it's the freedom of the universe, of the Empire.
You should reconnect with Bix.
She's safe, isn't she? Once this settles down, maybe I'll think about it.
Don't wait too long.
Where's she going?
Please. It's bad. I'm not sure it'll do much good, but put this on.
I'm sorry about Luthen. What you did for him, I can't imagine that was easy. It had to be done. It gets tiring saying that, doesn't it? Even when you know where I am.
I have friends everywhere. You're here with friends.
We've been released. They threw us out. Try to listen to him. None of that is true. General Draven brought us home.
Is that safe? Tivic's on Catherine until tomorrow. He'll only meet with you.
That doesn't sound promising.
Oh, that's where he's going.
It's Rogue One.
You trust
Ah.
I try.
There's an Imperial destroyer parked over Jedha as of 2 days ago. You were warned so to step away before you came back. Jedha, Kyber crystal, and ISB organ. Luther died to get us in motion. Now Tivik keeps calling us. If this is all a trap, it's a brilliant way to spring it.
How do I get to Kafrine?
You have news.
You need to hear us out.
You ever rains on Coruscant?
Yeah, it does.
Buildings are too high up to even matter, right?
Waking up humans is always confusing.
It's called a hangover key.
The man you do not like is here.
Excuse us, droid. General Draven has your orders. Proceed to your contact. Learn what you can. Do it quickly.
Can I ask what changed?
If I die fighting the Empire, I want to go down swinging.
About 2 days, by my reckoning.
You and Luther would have gotten along much better than you think.
May the Force be with you, Captain.
It rained overnight. Do you really do that?
It's on the cover.
Okay.
Holy shit, it's the start of Rogue One.
Pretty much. Pretty cool. It'll be like just watching it for the first time after seeing this again. I've seen
Probably with
this.
a bit more context. Though.
Yeah, 100%. Just some random guy.
Oh man, everyone he knew is going to be gone by the end of it. Jesus.
Shit.
He moved on.
Have you seen her before? So she was at the wedding.
Was she the wife of the other guy?
Yeah, she was, yeah.
Yeah.
The really good one with the artifacts.
Yeah.
She's in the prison.
Yeah.
Oh, she's not in the prison.
Same outfit, right?
It is, yeah.
It's poetic justice. That's what you help build. Take some pride in that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Wow.
Wow.
Floor going to go red. Yep.
Wow.
Mad. That's the prophet, right?
Yeah.
I guess it's going to be weird seeing these two actors look younger.
Yeah.
The next thing. Watch it.
That doesn't look finished.
The dish needs to go in there. That goes on in Rogue One. God, I can't really.
That was at the end of the first season.
Yeah, they were putting the dish in.
Yeah.
That's what they were building in the prison, was all the reflectors.
Yeah.
We have a flight plan.
We'll take the quick way.
It's so much easier when I know what I'm doing.
Get us out of here.
Oh, I forgot about the droid.
I was just where Bix's end up.
Maybe. I would assume so.
Yeah, is that her there? She's not she wasn't pregnant, was she? That's not her baby.
She's holding a baby.
She's
got a baby. Oh, that's even more fucking tragic. Oh my god.
The baby doesn't know about.
Oh man. That's why she was telling him to get in contact with her.
Jesus Christ. Just don't call her Ray.
I've got a feeling it might be, you know.
Or not. Oh man.
Waiting for a phone call that's never going to come.
Do you know what they have though? They've left that open now that they can do something with
the kid.
with the child.
Yeah. There's
At
nothing
some
like,
point.
looks like an end, but I don't suppose it's doing anything crazy. That's literally the start of Rogue One right there. So. No.
I mean, we kind of good if it's no one we know yet, because you say you can then potentially do another
Yeah,
show
they can
about
do
it.
anything about it.
I think about it, like literally, Andor missed meeting Han Solo and Luke Skywalker by like a few days.
Like
literally,
yeah.
a few days.
However, there's now canonical proof that K2SO and Chopper were on Yavin at the same time.
Yes.
Which means the two of them might committed several war crimes together.
I totally forgot they left the red droid on the other planet as well.
Yeah.
So he loved Andor.
Oh, that's what he was fighting for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be there with his son or daughter, whatever it is.
Yeah. That was really cool. It's so cool. Like, it's weird, right? We know what's going to happen. Well, mostly what's going to happen. I can't remember all of Rogue One, but it just gives so much more context.
It's kind of weird how when the series was first announced, it was like, why do we care about a character we know is dead?
Yeah.
And then, oh, well, we've got a really good story we want to tell.
Yeah, I mean, like, I know obviously it was about him, but it wasn't I'd say the bigger things that happened are more about how the rebellion came to be, and obviously the ISB of the Empire doing crazy shit to get the Death Star done.
Yeah.
Which is I think that's the more interesting parts of the story. Yeah, the fact she ends up on one of those prisons. Oh my god. And how many other prisoners were ex-Empire that just like didn't do a good enough job? Mental. And then like I kind of get why, but like the Council of the Rebellion have gone just as bad as what they were in the Coruscant of Ring of Legends. Like, no one can believe anything. Who's going to argue with them?
We don't like this Luthen guy. It's like, no, listen to what he's telling you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's like he's an idiot. We'll just ignore that. It's like, whoa. Like, calm down. Like, again, I was watching Hope again just from because there is a council in. Is it Rogue One that the council's in, or I can't remember. Well, the council of the people. I'm trying to remember who. Like, obviously, I know Moff in it and
Organa.
Organa's in it. I kind of recognise the guy with the sort of smaller beard that you saw a side view of. Yeah,
it's like that line as you may not like him, but none of you have sacrificed even a fraction of what he has.
He's insulting. He's insulting.
Yeah.
So if you two had met, you might have got along than you felt.
The man you don't like is here. Just waking him up.
Yeah, that's great.
I hate waking up. Humans so confusing. It was so cool, but he just rescued. He sort of rescued them all. I just destroyed them all.
Yeah.
He was like, guys, a shield. Yeah. Oh my god!
This is why you can't have a blaster, because you're a menace.
Yeah.
It's like,
oh man, so good.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to watching Rogue One with like fresh eyes now, so you can see that bit.
I think it's been so long as well. I mean, I can only remember the fight on Seraph, and the bit with Vader, like the two bits with Vader that Vader are in, kind of the only bits I really remember.
Yeah.
Is there one where I can't remember if it's in this or something else, where there's like a train in a snow planet they have to try and get on.
That's Han Solo.
That's Han Solo.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
I think that's all.
I can't find this yesterday.
But man, what a series! It's just really good.
Really, yeah.
It's solid from start to end.
Yeah. If you can, like, I know it was really expensive to make, but if you can get that quality, that talent, and that much money behind
you need to get the writers behind this to do more.
Yeah. And the director. I know the director said he wants to. He's like done with Star Wars for a bit, 'cause he wants to go and make other stuff.
Yeah.
But
just this, I mean, I think the story really was the big credit for this one. Is like.
But the thing is as well that they've taken, the main part of Star Wars that people love.
Yeah.
You got like New Hope and everything, but then you've got Rogue One that everybody else loved as well, and you've done a story around a situation where people love, so they're already connected to it somehow. Where it's kind of difficult to write. So I feel like it must be so difficult to write for something new for Star Wars.
Yeah.
And make everyone love it because they're like, no, but I like this, and bring them in something new, right?
Not to bash on a half or one trope, but you can always point to the sequel trilogy and say, not that.
Yeah.
It's just like.
Well, that about the first one. I think they just lost their way after that.
I mean, the problem is, you're right. You go, we're going to make 3 movies, but we're not going to do
any linking in between.
Yeah, you're not going to go, right, well, this is how this character's going to start. We'll have this in the middle and this at the end across the 3 movies. No, we're just different people come in and write it and then change it all, and it just doesn't work.
I think they've been burnt by that. I don't think they're going to do that again. So that's fine. But yeah, no, it was. Yeah,
I think the quality of the cast as well, like Stellan Skarsgård, phenomenal in that. Like,
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think it's kind of his story as well, right? But I know it's called Andor, but it's kind of his story of building the rebellion, and then
Andor's kind of the tool that just sort of
Yeah.
linked everything together, right?
Yeah.
So that's why you follow him mainly.
Yeah, it's just a few missions that he goes on, but it's more about the big things that the Empire did to get this Death Star. They must have been so pissed. Like, get blown up within like a week
days
after,
of it being
like
operational,
over 12 years that took to build, and then some stupid farm boy kid blows it up in one shot. It's like, wait, I'll be. You imagine the Emperor must be pissed.
Have you seen that Robot Chicken sketch where he's like, "What do you mean they blew it up? What the hell's an aluminum falcon?" It's like,
He's on the phone.
Yeah. It's like he's talking to Darth Vader.
It's not the same one where he's like, then he starts ordering his lunch.
Yeah. You have a collect call from Darth Vader.
I don't want to order a pizza. Okay, I'll have a cheese one. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, guys, this guy. Yeah, wait.
It's like, fuck.
It's like, you can imagine waiting patiently for over 12 years for this thing to be built.
Yeah,
that's why they build 2 others, isn't it?
Yeah,
and then they build 2 others.
Well, they built the one.
They're trying to build the 3rd one, the 2nd one in Return of the Jedi, right?
Yeah.
And then they built the one in Force Awakens, the big one.
Oh yeah, but that wasn't. I guess it must have. They must have been building it in the background because if it took 12 years, that's bigger.
Yeah, exactly. Like we never get bigger. Yeah.
This is taking too long. Let's make another one, but bigger. Wait, what? This is going to take longer. No. I don't want to hear your excuses. Tell some of my SB agents they're doing a shit job. We'll put them in the prison. Make it quicker. It's fine.
It's kind of interesting as well. Like
some let them kill themselves. For God's sake, we need them in the prison.
It's interesting as well that the little bit they said it was all linked together in the end, and it's only Lonnie put it all together when he got the transmission from Daedra. But it was secret, and then the last week, before it went live, everything got out. It all went downhill from there. It's just like
yeah. No, it's been doing it. It's like I wonder why Vader was pissed off with credit for Rogue One. He's just like, keep me in there's a secret.
Hardigan said before he shot himself was like, this was supposed to have been done ages ago.
Yeah, exactly. It's interesting. I guess he was. I say that when the guy killed himself, I guess it was meant he was listening to recordings of the guy that got killed by K2SO was holding up. It sounded like it was his I don't say it was like memoirs, but it was like his reports of just personal logs he was making of like the rebellion spreading and the Empire's kind of. I think he heard.
I thought that was the speech of the kid that wrote in the first season he wrote the book before he got shot.
Was it? Oh, okay, maybe it was.
Like he was writing. The little nerdy guy was writing a manifesto on the planet with the heist. And then maybe I don't know if that's that or he's like that's somehow gotten out and been like the manifesto or something.
Maybe okay. I thought it was the. I can't remember his voice, but I thought it was the guy who was leading the investigation to capture Clara. I thought it was him.
Maybe he recorded the memoirs. So the guy was writing it down. He probably wouldn't have recorded it.
Yeah.
And he was looking for it because he was head of the investigation and he was listening in.
Yeah, so it just sounded like him. Like
it did sound like
there's like a personal file of like his opinion on the Empire and the Rebellion. Because it sounded like he was seeing why they were doing it, I guess, and not just totally disagreeing. So it's quite interesting.
Just remember that as well at the start when they're on that mountaintop and discussing how they're going to take over Gorman in the first place. And the two propaganda people are like, "Oh, we could do a plague thing," and they say, "It's really hard to control. We workshop that." And then later on, he's like, "Just tell them it's a plague." And that went out of control so fast.
Yeah, well, they don't have any backup because they're all trying to sort out this plague, this pretend plague.
Yeah,
it was spread everything because of the plague. He's like, that was a lie. Did no one send you the memo? But no, it was yeah. You're right. I say we watch Rogue One next week and see. I'd be really curious, just on my thoughts and your thoughts on what we think of it now. We've got a show behind it.
I think I've watched it twice, once at the cinema and once maybe in between.
Yeah,
I just seem to remember liking it.
No, I really enjoyed it anyway. But I feel like I'm going to like it even more now. And like before, it was more of a.
I don't remember 99% of it.
Yeah, although this Andor guy, he's a really cool guy, but he just dies at the end. It's like, oh well, that was nice. But like now we've got this whole show behind, or even just all the build up to get the plans of Seraph. It like means so much more now that it's gonna be really interesting to watch it and be like, oh crap.
You don't think? Well, it's shot in the dark here. Like there was a scene before Cassian woke up from his hangover where his sister was watching with scraggly hair. You don't think that was Claire rather than Daedra? because that planet was taken over by Imperials.
Oh yes.
And like
They're back?
she may never have
It
known.
could be.
Like,
As I did wonder why they really showed that.
So before he wakes up from his hangover, there's like he's dreaming of his sister, or is she dreaming of it?
No, he's dreaming of it. He definitely, because it's before he wakes up. The man doesn't hear, doesn't like you.
Yeah.
Because the raindrops.
Yeah.
It's there.
So that's not the same girl.
Not the same
she's younger. She's younger, right?
She's got beads around her neck.
Go back to the previous
Did she have
episode?
beads in her neck on the last one?
Because that would answer the question you've been thinking of.
Was it 10 or 11 that we had the flashbacks?
It was 10, wasn't it?
It was 10.
Yeah.
You sort of see it when he opens the door, I guess, to see the thing. Yeah, it was after this, but I think.
She started with flashbacks. Still love that line.
Yeah. Keep going.
She hasn't come out yet.
So if that go.
Is that her?
No, it doesn't.
It's different to her.
Because that would have been poetic if it would have been.
Yeah, they didn't know.
The two of them were working to the same goal the whole time, but didn't know each other.
Yeah.
But,
And he saved her as well.
Yeah.
No, it's not her, I think.
No.
It's a shame, isn't it? Because you never actually find out who your sister is.
Yeah, just like random.
It's Bix, and that's really weird.
It's just one of those like throwaway things, but I just thought.
But I mean, it would be a throwaway thing if they mentioned it in the first episode, but didn't do a whole flashback or like whatever the first episode was, season 1, where you saw her.
Because the whole thing with Andor was him trying to find his sister.
Yeah, when we first met him. Yeah, exactly. So the fact he kind of gave up on that, and like we never found out who the sister was, it's just a bit of a weird one.
Oh, my headcanon is it's her, and that makes it much more sort of tragic.
I thought they were going to go back to Jedha in the prison falling asleep, and she'd had the same dream. That's why they showed it in that flashback at the end. I thought just a link. I thought that's what they were going to do, but they didn't.
That's just horribly poetic that she ended up there. It's just.
Yeah, I need to watch those episodes because is it 1 or 2 episodes that's in the prison?
It's 3, isn't it?
It's 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense to do 3. See if there's any comments on if there's anyone else that's ex-Empire that's just in there for not doing their job very well.
I mean, they might put them in different. They put the actual.
Yeah, different prisons.
Yeah, just so that they don't talk to each other.
Well, that was the whole thing, wasn't it? They were supposed to be released after they'd done the work detail, and then weren't. They were put back in again, but they fucked up, and
They just and then somebody found out.
Yeah, that
and
caused that problem.
then that's why the other one blew up.
Didn't they kill him?
The whole floor to prevent that from getting out. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it was fucked up. That 3 episode arc was terrible.
One way down.
Yeah, it was fucked up.
So Noah carried Andy Serkis in that for 3 episodes.
Yeah,
and just delivering another great monologue.
Oh yeah.
It's just.
It's shame he never. Did he die in the end?
I don't know. We never
Couldn't
saw.
swim.
Couldn't swim. So whether he got off the plate, we don't know.
You never see him jump. We never saw him jump, did we? No. Okay.
I saw a meme of that where it's someone saying, "Oh, we need to get we need to do Andor was so popular, we need a new series based off of that." But the director Gilroy's moved on. He's like, "J.J. Abrams is available," and it cuts to a shot of the guy saying, "Somehow Kino Aloy survives."
Yeah, no, really, really good. I say it started off. I think the first 3 or 5 episodes were a bit
slow build. Yeah,
but it's like the season 1. It's the same thing. It was build
you
up,
need
build
it to
up,
be able to
yeah.
So then
pay off at the end.
Yeah, 100%.
Kind of that cycling thing of he just wants to get out, and every time it keeps pulling him back in again. Yeah,
it might be as well because we didn't watch the 3 and then 3 again.
Yeah.
Yes.
We had to stop.
Yes.
So it didn't flow as well.
That's true. Yeah. As it did Last of Us. No, but really. I'm actually really looking forward to watching Rogue One next week.
Yeah.
It's gonna be awesome.
Haven't seen since 2016. So.
Yeah, I saw it. I saw it in cinema. You guys.
It's 10 years.
10 years.
I think I've watched it once on Blu-ray and then maybe caught bits of it when it was on Sky Movies or something, but not from start to finish. But I can't really remember much about it. Just remember lots of Battlefront 2 on Scarif.
Can you get the E-wing in it?
No.
Shame.
So no. He's got the big sort of ground assault thing.
It's weird as well because I kept calling it years.
Yes.
Where I've always heard it cycles.
What was in
the cycle of the planet. I don't know, because in Star Wars Outlaws she said year, and I was like, wait a minute, is that... I've never heard it saying, and in the movies they always say cycle.
Yeah.
Maybe they do say years, and I just never noticed.
I just know the BB-1 is before Battle of Yavin.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Which is obviously
But
the
I
Death Star.
swear when they ever talk about it, it's 3 cycles. Like when
Is that years though, or is that like weeks or something, or days?
I don't know. I just always thought a cycle meant planet going round the sun, which is
day.
No, because it's in New Hope when Luke wants to leave the farm, and then his uncle's like, "No, you've got to stay for at least one more." I think he said one more season.
Season, I think it says.
Season. I think a cycle must be a week or a day or something.
Probably a day.
Maybe it's just a day.
Yeah. It's weird how they change that though, but then change years to something else.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. Is it like because they say, "Well, I don't know."
No. Cool. All right. Well, Andor is complete. Check it off the list.
It was too.
Indeed.
More like that, please. I know it's expensive, but I'd like more like that.
So everyone, that is it. Season 2 of Andor is done. We are going to go and watch Rogue One next week and put it up. So please come follow us for that. I'd love to know your thoughts. If you jumped straight into Rogue One, and was it a better experience going to that already good film with these 2 seasons behind it? Please come and let us know. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Head over to our Patreon to watch the full watch-along reactions of this entire season, the previous season, all the other Star Wars shows, Marvel, DC, and all the other stuff is on there. Go check them out. Social media links are in the description below, and we will see you very soon for another reaction.